Shirt all dirty and shit. He took the shirt off. I told him he was going to slit.
Bro, like this make me feel like
What? Oh, he started.
Guys, they didn't know that I went live. But what's going on, Bigfoot World? First thing first, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear us, see us? Everything's all good. What's going on, Bigfoot World? Another Friday Night Live, guys.
Quit getting so close.
I see everybody's jumping in here. We'll give it a minute. Let all the notification go. Nah, that ain't why, Kathy. Don't listen to Gene. Gene don't know what he's talking about. He has no clue.
Yeah. I gotta have my bird chest. But my shirt dirty, mate. I ain't. Mike, give me your shirt, yo.
We out here, guys. We out here. Thanks, Frogman. What's going on, guys? We here, man. We here. It's been a crazy ass week, but guys, we here. Yeah, they out here.
Hey, I'm here. That's the only one that matters. He don't matter. He don't matter. He don't matter. It's me.
Guys, I don't
Stars.
even know where to start at tonight, but we're gonna start somewhere. Might need to get he got that old what?
Yeah, he do look like a pretty little girl, don't he? Got the curls going on, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up there. But guys, man, there's a lot of things to talk about today. I don't know where you want to start at. We're going to get it going. There's, 24, 25. Did you guys get your notifications yet? Are they going out? I don't know how they've been going, man. I know they've been messing shit up a little bit.
Oh, look, pie eyes.
Tracy, don't tell nobody.
What's pie eyes?
Stone, fried.
No.
He looks handsome, Kathy.
He is a pretty little girl. You're beautiful, you know. Right.
I know he had to come to the state police barracks to get my ass out last Friday night. He had to pull me out of the barracks, man. It's it's bad when the kids got to get you out of jail. It's a good night though, man. It was a crazy night. I don't know how many of you guys seen that video, but we had a crazy.
John.
Jeff definitely enjoyed his birthday.
Oh
man.
Yeah, every piece of it. It was different. Let's just say that it was fun. It was crazy.
That was his first time into the club.
Yeah,
man.
And it was different. It was definitely different. That's all I can say is it was different.
Might get fired.
He's been fired.
He's been fired for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys.
Unemployment's running out, so he's coming back.
What happened to the girl in the ass chaps? We'll get to that, man.
Oh yeah,
they took my card. They took my card on that shit. Oh my god, they took my card. I don't even know where to start, guys. As soon as I get in there, man, I'm telling you, I was looking good. I ain't gonna lie. I had blue shirt on, my Jordans, my black pants. I was looking all right, as you guys seen in the video. I walk in there. As soon as I get in there, man, I didn't even get a buzz on. I just got in the doors, and I'm standing out on the dance floor, just checking everything out, trying to fill everything out, see what's going on. And this girl, every time she walked past me with these G-strings and leather chaps, she would look at me like we would make eye contact as she was going past. So I was like, man, something going on there. The first couple of times I was thinking, and then finally she come out she's like, it's out on the dance floor, and I turned my back on her, man.
How you get out without a license?
Gene just be saying too much. But anyways, what was I saying? She called me out into the dance floor, right? To dance with her. And I messed up. It's like I turned my back on her. I froze. I didn't know what to do. This half naked chick wanted to take me to the dance floor. I'm like, So they all seen it. Fred, Roger, Jeff, Ken, they all seen this shit, right? They all seen it play out. They all seen this girl coming on to me, pull me out into the dance floor, and they caught it. They didn't never let it go, man. They still talking about this shit. So I went outside and like, let's go outside, smoke a cigarette, man. I gotta get my composure back. I was all jacked up after that because I was like, for one, embarrassed because they made a big deal out of it. Everyone in the club, every girl in the club seen me turn this beautiful girl down. Like, they seen it. They seen what I did, and they seen it. Ooh. Siri, I'm not talking to you, man.
But I gotta go. It's 7:15.
Hold on, we ain't done yet.
It's 7:10.
What's that mean?
Huh? Yeah. I gotta go get some food and stuff and take a shower.
Oh, whatever.
Yo, you see me?
But anyways, why you sliding over? Fred's coming in. Anyways, I go outside and said, let's smoke a cigarette. I gotta get my mind right again. I was completely off guard. I'm too slow with the chicks. I froze. I really ain't. It's just I wasn't caught off guard. I just got in there, a new environment, excuse after excuse after excuse. So I go back in, right? And then Fred's noticed, he said, these girls are looking at you different. It's like every girl in the club was looking at me, was like on me because I turned that beautiful girl down, and everybody's seen it because they made a big deal of that shit. So as the night goes on, I'm getting drunker and drunker. Did I get my car back? Nah, Barb. I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. I kind of made an ass out of myself more than anything because I was out on the dance floor and I ended up dancing with like every chick in the club. I had every girl in the club out in the dance floor, and we was getting it, man. I was getting it. It was my son's birthday. I was having a good time. We was having fun. That was a great time. I got cold feet. I did. I ain't gonna lie. She was bad. She was beautiful, and I wasn't expecting a beautiful girl like that to walk up and, hey, come on, let's get it. And I wasn't ready for it. They love my matching blue sneakers. I don't know, man, but I don't know what's going on, but I just let that go. We pull out of there, right? We finally leave. Mike is supposed to drive. Mike came all the way out there. He drove like 30 miles to pick us up drunk, talking shit. And we're out in the parking lot, and the police are already there. I guess there's a fight that broke out where Roger was out front. He started a fight. We ain't having fun till the cops are called, right? So we out front, the cops are out there, and I'm talking shit. As soon as I see the cops to my right, what's going on? Good thing I ain't driving tonight. Talking shit. Man, I shouldn't have did that. So I'm laughing at the cops. I go a little further away from the cops and deeper into the parking lot, and I can't find nobody. It's like they all left me, I felt like. And I'm miles and miles away. So I start walking across the parking lot. Like, where are we at? What are we even doing here? And I see Jeff talking to Mike in the car. So I told them, like, hey, man, we can't just leave this car here in the parking lot. It's a brand new 300. We can't just leave it in the parking lot drunk. We should have left it in the parking lot. So like a dumbass, I told Mike, stay in my ass, man. I'm driving this car home. And I shouldn't have. I definitely shouldn't have. But bullheaded, drunk, that rum and coke had me talking shit. I drove. And Mike didn't stay in my ass. I'm pulling out the parking lot, and Mike, I don't know, he's like, he gets a phobia around police. He panics. He freezes around police. He hates cops for no reason. He's just born with it, right? So I pull out the parking lot with the 300, and the state police pull out the parking lot with me, behind me, and I thought it was Mike, right? So I'm driving out the interstate. I pull over on the interstate. I'm peeing on the interstate. Fred and Jeff is off on the side of the interstate throwing up. So I was like, it's bad, man. And the cops are back there watching. They pull over with us, and I'm thinking it's Mike waiting on us, and it's the state police. I'm peeing, thing in my hand. Cops behind me. They're throwing up. We get back in the car, right? Start driving out the damn interstate, heading home. So I get off of the interstate, hit on 119. I'm driving. I'm doing good for a drunk, right? I was probably doing 70, 80. I was speeding a little bit. So he had reason to pull me over like a dumbass. We get all the way, we drive 20 miles all the way back into Cardinalsville. And I look over. I bought 2 hats that day. The one that I was wearing and the one Jeff was wearing, right? I never even got to wear the one Jeff was wearing. After we pulled out from the interstate, I look over. He's got my hat in his hands and he's filling it up. He's throwing up and filling my hat up. And then he takes the hat and throws it out the damn window on the interstate while the state police are behind us. And that ain't the most of it. After he throws the hat out, he looks to the right and just starts throwing up. And he must thought it was going out the window, but it wasn't. Fred's in the back seat, and it's like the wind was making it blow back in on Fred. If Fred starts throwing up, it was bad. It was terrible. It was so bad. It was Cam behind me. I'm driving, Cam behind me, Fred and Jeff in the front passenger. And it was a nightmare, man. I had everybody throwing up in the Fred. He's, don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna pretend like it's water. And then he starts throwing up on his lap. It was crazy. So we get pulled over at McDonald's in Cardinalsville. They follow us all the way back to Cardinalsville. Pull us over and talking about put your hands on the steering wheel. Shit, we getting shot tonight. It's all bad. I'm going to jail or shot. It just got from a great night to the worst night of my fucking life. Should we film this? Somebody filmed this, and everybody's phone's dead from filming at the damn club, drunk, talking shit. So nobody had no phone that we could film anything. We couldn't even make a phone call out the police station. I was happy as shit. I was smiling, man. That whole night, I couldn't get the smile off my face. My cheeks hurt. I was smiling so much, man. It was a great night. Even at the police station, when they took me out the car and started giving me the whole stand on 1 foot deal, look into the light, watch the light, follow my light, walk this damn line. And I'm telling the dude, look, cop, I'm drunk. It's my son's 21st birthday. I'm not bullshitting. I don't know why you make me go through all this. I'm telling you, I'm feeling all right. I don't know what else you want me to tell you, but I'm not going to keep doing this. I think you're doing this for laughs because I'm telling you I'm tore up. And he's laughing with me. He take me into the police barracks. They run my name. They run my name, process me. Mike's out in the police station by himself waiting to pick me up. I come out, right? After they done process me and charge me with a DUI and shit, I come out of the police station. Mike's sitting there by himself in the waiting room to get me out of there, drive me home. I walk out front. There's Fred, Jeff, and Ken in the state police barracks parking lot lined up, puking, just throwing up at like 5:30 in the morning. At this point, it's like this night is just, it's a night they'll always remember. Jeff watched his dad go to jail on his 21st birthday. First time he's been in the club. I mean, that's a night he's always going to remember. And the sad part, I got to repeat this shit again next year because Monty Mike's going to turn 21 next year, and we got to do this shit again. We got to get it in again, man. But I ain't going to lie. I'm going to end up having to pay a lot of money and possible jail time for this shit. But at the end of the day, man, it was it was one of the greatest nights of all time. I spent the night at the club with my son, and that's no other better feeling in this world, man. To have that fun, to have that experience, and we'll both have that memory forever. I know you told me not to drive, and I even said I wasn't going to drive. I'm on Friday, and I'm on live on Facebook talking about I ain't driving. Money Mike, come and get me. And I still ended up driving like a dumbass. But you know, man, it was a crazy night. He drove all that way and ended up following me home. Supposedly, he's following the police while the police following me and shit. That's what happened. It was a crazy night, man. I don't know. It was just a night that we'll always remember. And if we don't remember it, it's on video. It's on video. But that shit was fun. It was fun. You guys got to see a side of me that I'm a happy drunk. If you guys ain't noticed that, we all are happy drunks, really, because we have a fucking blast. Mike, we get Mike and Jeff all in the club at the same time. No, that's gonna be a crazy ass night.
Everybody's gonna be together.
I think next time I'm gonna rent a limousine, and next year when it's Mike's birthday, I'm gonna rent a limousine, have him take us out there, drop us off, pick us the F up. I'm not paying for another DUI, cause hey man, it just ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. They didn't recognize you with all that hair, Money Mike.
Oh, yeah.
He look like Carrot Top, don't he?
I'm about to get it braided.
But it's good to see you guys on here, man. And before we move on any further, I want to give shout outs to a few of you guys for making last week happen, make that shit possible. I almost forgot about that. First of all, Gene's wife, Lisa, man, you made us eat that damn chip. I ain't forget about that. But I definitely appreciate you hitting up the PayPal. That meant a lot, and that made a great night for us, man. All them sexy curls. Okay, Lee. You better watch a girl out there, man. But I appreciate you, Lisa. Dorothy Rogers, I appreciate you. Geneva Bernard. Geneva, you're always hitting that up. You're always hitting the PayPal up for a long time, and I appreciate that, man. That definitely means a lot to us, for sure. Nice guy Eddie, you hit that PayPal up. That's what's up. And Alex, Peter, I appreciate you guys, man. That meant a lot. And we had a great time. What? You gonna cut me right off in the middle of my statement talking to them guys? You gonna tell them by it? And you gotta tell them why you ain't show up for the Woods last Friday. He trying to bro out.
I was trying to go get some food.
Oh, you trying to get some food? What about the Woods? When you going back? Hey, don't turn red now. He turned asshole red. You gotta put him on the spot.
We're trying to get him out there, guys. He told us he wanted to go.
Nah, I told him, Tracy. I told him to subscribe. I told them guys when I was in the state police barracks. I told them, I said, "Hey man, while you're at it, man, you're gonna charge me for all these $1,000. You might well come over to Into the Woods with Jeff and subscribe, man. Hit that like button while you're at it." They had a all right. I'll check you. I love you, boy. They I was entertainment for the night. I definitely give them cops entertainment. We all did, really. I just hope they ain't they're a little bit lenient on me when they send me these charges in the mail.
They looked at my shirt. They said, "From my way, I call that a son."
From my way, I call that Frank.
Look like you're going to get one of them electric bicycles now. They do 35 miles an hour and do 40 to go to work. I should be good. I should be all right, man. I should be all right. I'm looking for an attorney now. I'm gonna get a lawyer and everything. We're gonna fight it out, and I'll keep you guys posted what happens with that, whatever's going on. But anyways, to change the subject, guys, I see my mom's story post made it again. It surfaced again. On what is it? Standing Ghost Rescue. He did a thing and read my mom's story. It's pretty cool. I'm glad that people starting to see it and recognize it and get the story out there. I was getting it in the club. Man, did you see me on that bull? I ain't saying it because it was me, guys, but I swear I was at the door. I rode the longest on that bull the whole night. I think I lasted like 8 seconds. Jeff lasted 3.5 or 3.4 or something like that. I lasted a whole 8 seconds on that damn bull. I was getting it. I ain't gonna lie. I had the whole club screaming on that one. I was getting it. That's the first time I ever been on anything like that. Anything. I ain't never been on no damn bull. And then jump on something like that, I was getting it. I was riding the shit out that bull. That was a crazy ass night. We're gonna be talking about that night for a while.
I ain't getting on that damn thing.
Even Fred was out there dancing. He was out there dancing. He was getting it on the dance floor. It was a good night, man. It was a good night. Yeah, it was a crazy story. I definitely still want to go back to Missouri to see if them red doors are even still there. But with that being said, guys, there's been a few things going on with this shadow dude that's been going on here. It's more, I can't put it on that. I can't pin it on that, but it's like coincidental. You know what I mean? There's a lot of coincidental things going on. But I was coming up day before yesterday, and these things just showed up. These things just showed up on this door, on the neighbor's door coming up the steps. They got the door is like it's got a window in it, and it's got 9 panes in it. There's three glass panes in it, and in the bottom pane there's but like 400 or 500. There's hundreds of flies like all cornered up in this one window pane, and they just showed up like that day. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. So you know what flies? That's evil, man. When you see a bunch of flies grouped up, that means some shit. There's something going on there, and they just showed up. And then the next day, I was going to take a picture of them when I was coming back up the steps, and they was gone. All them flies just like disappeared. What about that 9 inches? Hey, Dottie, I don't know what that shit didn't even make sense, man. Half of that shit I was talking, it didn't make sense. I was listening to it next day, hungover. I don't know what that meant. I was saying something about like I got inches for miles or some shit. What does that mean? The sign of a demonic presence. That's what I'm saying. And I was getting to that until I seen Dottie's comment. That's funny. I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking a lot of shit out there. But up here, man.
We pulled his band car. He started talking shit.
I tried to get it back. And I wasn't making no progress that night. I was too drunk at that point. But anyways, up here, there's a hornet, right? There's one single freaking hornet. There's a couple out there in the bathroom, but there's one hornet, and it's weird as shit because I'll see the hornet there. It'll be up in the bathroom, up on the top of the mirror, and it'll be sitting there looking down at me. And I said, "All right, man, I got you." So I leave out the bathroom. I'll go get the bug spray. Come back in the bathroom, it's gone. Completely gone. I look all over in the shower. I look everywhere, wherever it could have went. It's gone. The hornet completely disappears, right? Hey, big head. Who's she talking to? I'll get to the comments in a minute. But this hornet just disappears. It completely gone. And then after I leave out the bathroom, I go into the kitchen. I start cooking something. I forget what I was cooking. But I went over. I left the stove. I went over to the kitchen, And when I opened up the refrigerator door, the hornet was sitting up on top of the refrigerator, looking down at me. Like, oh, you're out here now. I see you. So I only had to turn around and go over across the kitchen to the cabinet and open it up, pull the bug spray out, turn around, spray his ass. So I did that. I went over, got the bug spray. I turned around to spray his ass, and he's gone. Like, where's this damn thing at? So he's gone again. He totally disappeared. I tore everything off the top of the refrigerator looking for him. I looked around the kitchen. He's gone. Can't find him nowhere. Gone. So the next day, right, I get up, I go in, take a shower, I'm shaving. And while I'm shaving, he back up on top of the damn mirror looking down at me. So I said, I ain't leaving this time. You ain't leaving my sight. So I pulled some slick shit. I had the Windex hanging on the damn my towel rack. My towel rack where it sprays, I had that part hanging on my towel rack. And out right over by my mirror. And I see the dude. So I'm looking at the hornet and I grab the Windex and I turn the hot water. The hot water's already running because I'm shaving. And I spray him, right? And I sprayed the wasp and it falls down into the sink and down into the drain, right? So I put the damn Windex down back onto the towel rack. I grab my coffee. I go back out into the kitchen. I dump my coffee out and pour hot coffee back in and go back into the freaking bathroom and start shaving, finish shaving. So I set my coffee down on the sink. I start shaving and I hear buzzing up there. And I look up and he's looking down at me again. Look, how the hell how did he do that? He came up out the drain from the hot water and he sat back up on the damn mirror looking down at me. So at that point, I don't even finish shaving. I leave out the bathroom and come back in here and sit down like, what the hell just happened? I just sprayed him with some Windex and he went down in the drain and the damn thing's back and he's standing there looking at me. It's like there's some crazy shit going on. It's like coincidental that them flies are in the window downstairs by the hundreds and I got a damn wasp stalking me and disappearing when I turn around to get the poison on this shit. It's an experience that I need to document. The next time he pops up on me, I'm gonna film his ass. This is the wasp. Watch this. I'm gonna go get the spray. Come back, and the damn thing has disappeared, gone completely. Like he knows what I'm doing. It's crazy. It falls in some exorcism, and it's no joke. It's definitely no joke. I've been seeing some crazy shit. What, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I seen it head on, face to face. We looked out and it crossed.
What about the night I picked you up?
We both, yeah.
Somebody standing in the doorway.
I ain't the first person seeing somebody standing out there. My neighbor downstairs called me up and said, "What are you on the porch for?" I said, "I ain't. I'm in here in the office." Said, "Somebody's on your porch. Answer your door." I went out and there's nobody out there, but I see the neighbor in the car out in the parking lot waving. And then the next day he's talking about, you should have seen him. They still up there with you when you was on the porch. I didn't see nobody up there. What you talking? That's some freaky shit that happened. They were still up there with you when you came out.
He's like,
you should have seen
on
him.
the porch the other day. Like, what are you talking about? There's no one there. Like, I said, no, they were standing beside you when he was waving to me. What do you mean?
It's crazy, man. This place is nuts here.
That's crazy.
I need to start leaving cameras just running.
That was the night y'all went to the club. Yeah, I see that.
I noticed Cookie been acting different too lately. Like she won't sleep in her bed no more. She always wants to be up under my ass, kick me out of bed, or she'll get inside my pillowcase and ball up. Like she never did that before. She's trying to hide. She'll get inside my pillowcase on my bed and just hide. I'll lay down on top of her like, damn Cookie, what the hell are you doing? But something's going on here. It's amping up. It's getting worse, man. It's getting worse. It's time to move. And that's weird. That you said that sage. It's like once I got that sage that I burnt here, I give it to the neighbor down the street because she was having problems with that mirror I was telling you guys about. And ever since I give that sage away, something's been getting crazy, man. It's been getting serious here.
Here it went down there.
And everybody here is witnessed something or another that happened here. Like we was here on Friday Night Live and shit on my desk started moving around in front of everybody. It's like, y'all seeing this shit? We're live. Someone that was close to you trying to tell you something. I don't. It could be possibly.
What about the time there was a hidden like image of the Mountain Dew can? You remember that?
That was crazy. That whole different room was in the Mountain Dew.
KFC.
There's a whole different image in the Mountain Dew can. Were you guys follow when that happened?
They're the one noticed it. I didn't. I took a drink and there was a whole fireplace in my can. That, oh shit, dude, that messed with you.
It was just the green Mountain Dew can.
I need to get more sage. I do.
But if you looked on the camera, you can see fireplace, a chair, all kinds of stuff. That none of that stuff existed. But where is that? Pictures on the wall. It was crazy. It was like a whole room on this Mountain Dew can.
I'm beyond sage at this point. It didn't really ramp up until I got rid of the sage. Once that I just got rid of it. Once I gave it away, it started showing itself, really showing itself. Usually on my peripheral, I see it take off or shoot across the room, but I seen it. I was bending over that one time. It was behind me, and I seen it in the light on the floor. The whole shadow right in front of me just crossed behind me. Well, it crossed behind me, but the shadow was in front of me, and I seen its whole silhouette on the floor. My heart stopped. I swore somebody was in the house. And then last week I seen it cross. We all seen it cross over. That I seen it head on, like straight looking at it.
I seen it in the doorway. You said you were in your chair sleeping.
Get rid of it. No, it wasn't my mirror. That's the neighbor's mirror down the street. They got a mirror inherited to them. It's like an old antique mirror. And she laid it in the hallway, set it on the floor. And the next day when she came out, it had "I love you" in the mirror, and there was a date. I forget what date it was on it, but it was a date. Like somebody blew on the mirror with the fog and then wrote on it. It was weird. And she was taking pictures of that, of the writing on the mirror, and this little black shadow, this like 3-foot shadow was in front of the mirror stand and showed up in the picture. So I was like, that's crazy. I'm going to bring you some sage down. You need to pray, man. Maybe if it don't stop after you burn sage, you might want to get that mirror out your house. So I took her to sage, and once I took her to sage, shit's been going on in my house. It's been getting crazier here. The DUI is part of this crap. Man, Alex, I'm going to be paying for this DUI for a minute, man. It knocked me down. This week, it set me down. It hurt, man. That DUI really did. Like, out of all times, why I get hit with a DUI now? I really can't afford this shit right now. My Jeep's falling apart, and I got a fucking management position. It's just, it sucks. I'll get through it. I was just leaving the club yesterday, and I'm glad that you reminded me. I was coming home, and I was like driving, daydreaming, in deep thought. Like everything hit me. I got a DUI, man. I got to be hitting these woods. I got to be at work this week. It's like I was thinking about so much shit. How am I going to get this done? I got bills due. What am I going to do next? Like I was just like saying F it, F everything. I'm done with it. Let's just F it. And off to the right, as soon as I came up top of the hill, right before I come down in the Cornerville, there's a big ass yellow sign with black letters. It said, "Don't give up." Out of nowhere. I was like, damn. It said, "Don't give up." And I was in deep thought. It's like thinking about like, how am I getting out of this shit? How am I getting through this? I just got this far just to get knocked down with that. It's like, what am I going to do? I was thinking to myself, and then I looked up, and it's like that split second, I snapped out of it, and the sign was the first thing that I seen, and it said, "Don't give up." That was like a sign on top of a sign right there.
Mhm.
It's like, where did that come from, and why is it there? What is its purpose? What is that sign's purpose, other than what I needed? You know what I mean? It was weird. I couldn't even. Why is it there? Don't give up. Just out of nowhere. It's crazy. I'm gonna get a picture of that, guys, and post it up on these next series of videos coming up. And that reminds me again. That's another thing. While I was talking about that, I thought about my man Dwayne. Guys, there's this researcher I've been talking to. He knows my area well. I've been reading, going through these texts. He been sending me stories, man, of experiences that he has in my area, like Bigfoot land. He found a 23-inch tracks, 9 inches wide. The same tracks that I found is the alpha. He's had run-ins with him. He had the alpha and 2 other males boxing men down in. Remember, I was just telling you a couple weeks ago, I wanted to go deep down in that valley, down below the ravine, deeper in where it's like no man's land down there. They had him cornered down there, him and his buddy. Next week we're going to meet up, and he'll be telling you some of them stories. He knows where the caves are that they're storing their food at. He said on the outside there's a bunch of small animal bones. There's deer bones. My voice is going already. And what else? He knows where they're denned up at. He knows the den is it's located on some private property. We're going to have to try to get some permission to get up in there and shoot some footage. But there's an old, I don't want to say too much, but it's an old abandoned, I guess you can say stone quarry. It goes deep in, and they're denned up there. It's on some private property. We're gonna go check that out. He knows a lot of spots, man, a lot of good spots. A few caves to check out that we're going to go in and film. So throughout these next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be coming out with that. Dwayne is going to have his story of some of the experiences that he had out there. And on top of that, what caught my attention was he brought. I didn't even mention nothing about it. He told me about this orb that he's seen, and he told me the same exact location where we seen that thing go across the damn mountain. If that was an orb, that was probably the biggest orb in the world, man. Because it was like a basketball. It looked like a sun, and it was going across the forest, 2-3 feet high off the ground, just going across there. And he described that same thing in the text to me. It's like he's seen what we seen. He's been in that area. He spent many nights in there. He knows the lay of the land pretty well. So we're gonna hook up and go in and check out some spots together. See what's going on. What we get out of there. Your smoking days for 6 months are over. Yeah, you trying to jinx me, Gene. It's what, 2 days to 6 months, up to 10,000 in fines. But I'm not gonna try to let that hold me down, man. I'm not gonna let that hold me down. That DUI, I'll get through it. We've been through worse storms than the DUI, man. I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, and I'm gonna have to go through some shit. But at the end of the day, I will survive. I will be there to make another video. You know what I mean? It ain't the end of the world. And I had a wonderful time with my kids and my friends. So it's all good. I probably will. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And it's definitely don't have to. It was my fault. It was my choice. I probably will be paying for it. But guys, if definitely the link is in the description on the PayPal. I will be asking you guys later in life because the attorney fees and fines and all that shit's going to hurt. So I will be keeping the link in the description if you guys want to help out on that shit. That's just a thought. You had to pay for a lawyer. You think it was $6,000 plus no license for 3 months. Damn, that's See, that's what I ain't trying to think about it, man. I know it's gonna be costly. It's gonna be very costly for that one night out. And the sad part, I don't really drink, guys. I really don't drink. That's like once in a blue moon, once a year, twice a year, maybe tops. I'll drink. And that one time that I drank with my son on his 21st birthday, they got me. It don't pay. It don't pay to drink, but at the same time, we have fun, man. It was definitely worth it. Let's go on a positive note, right? You got me down in the dumps, getting out, get away from you guys.
On a positive note,
Can't afford it.
back tonight. It's like,
It's Friday, what?
C cup. I think it's more like a D.
That's funny. Bro, that's funny as shit. Where my mom at? My mom on here? I ain't seen her in a minute.
I think it's more like a D, Brian.
That is funny there.
Not sure if it's double yet. I'll have to get back to you on that.
But I can't wait. I'm actually excited. I want to find. He knows where the den is. I mean, he told me the area and location where it's at, but to actually get up in there and find that, it's like going to be a needle in the haystack. So I'm gonna wait that out for Dwayne once he comes out there this week. He said maybe this weekend or sometime next week. He got some things he got to get out the way, and then we're gonna get it done. That's gonna be fun. Ferret's gonna be back in the hole. I'm getting the lights charged up. I want to get the drone charged up. I want to get the drone ready to get back out there. It's gonna be something. I got some plans going on. We just got to get into it and get it done. Next time it has 3 designated drivers. I'm just trying to get a limo the next time. I want to rent a limousine, take me there, drop us off.
Pick us back up this time.
Pick me up, yeah. 2 a.m. they shut down. Pick me up out front at 2 a.m., man. Let's have a good time. That's how we should have did it this time.
Mm-hmm.
For real. But being a dumbass, we ain't got Uber. We ain't got Uber in Fayette County. It'd be nice though. I would not have it. I know, man. I wouldn't have had a DUI if I would have just been. If I would have just got in the car with Mike, yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I deserve it in a way because I was bullheaded and I shouldn't have drove. At the end of the day, I shouldn't have drove. And I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that DUI shit. I learned my lesson. You haven't been to a bar for 10 years since that night. That do take the fun out of life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We just out trying to enjoy life for one night. And they make you not want to have fun with your family and shit. A U-Haul van would be cheaper. Who's gonna drive that shit? Party in the back of a U-Haul. We'll party on the way down there, pull up into the front, open the door, smoke roll out.
Who's gonna drive the U-Haul then?
Yeah, we need to find somebody to drive that damn U-Haul. Thanks, Alex. That means a lot, man. The alcohol was definitely talking. That's what I was saying. What the hell does I got inches for miles? I rewind that like 40 times. What the hell does inches for miles? What's that even mean? And I was in the front parking lot screaming this shit, like rapping like I'm a rapper or some shit. I have no idea. 90% of that shit didn't make sense at all.
Somebody said they'll take you around them.
That means a lot, Heather. And I feel you on that for sure. Because I've been going through the same shit.
That's why we do this. This is we was in a bad place. We started doing this shit.
Right. You have a 2021 Escort. You'll come get me. Hey, Karen, let's hit the bars, man. No, I don't even drink. I ain't trying to. It was a fun night and all, but we good. I'll see you in December. We'll make some plans. You just can't drink. Thanks, Karen. We got some more coming. We got a lot more coming. And entities in your house, right, Alex? There's a lot going on, man. I'm gonna start leaving cameras around here. Like when I get ready to go to work, I'll turn a couple on and just leave
See what happens.
and see what's going on with it.
Don't catch a cookie tearing up the trash can.
Carrie. What the fuck?
Listen, you need a
Where did
camera.
that come from?
That's
Yeah,
the
like,
boss.
you
Cookie.
need a camera like I have
Somebody's
where you
talking
talk to
shit.
her, it'll freak her out.
Mhm.
That's
They didn't
what
give
my
them
camera is.
cameras you can talk to, right? Get out of
Get
there.
out of there, she'll freak. She'll be looking around.
You drunk and usually ran out that night. Fred's stomach is still. I know, man. He can eat anything. Right before Mike left, I was trying to get him to eat that chip.
Yeah,
I said, "Hey, man, we going. It's Friday Night Live. You ain't show up for the woods. You might as well eat the chip for him." He wasn't do it. He definitely wasn't do it. What's going on, Keith? All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. My voice is starting to go. And you're right, Tracy. Depression sucks. I battled with that shit for the last couple of years, but it seems like I'm coming out of that rut. I've been getting out of that rut, and
there's hills to the like you never really actually come out
you
of
go
it.
up and down. Yeah,
And
you have your good days and your bad days, man.
Right.
You just gotta keep up the
Well,
fight.
focus on the good more than you focus on the bad, you should be all right.
Definitely. Gene said he gonna drive the U-Haul this time.
You'd rather you off.
So we're gonna need a driver coming up next year,
You
December.
don't know if I trust you driving you off.
He'd be drunk too.
He'd be in the woods.
He'd be up there drunk.
He'd be taking us off road and we'd be in the back of the thing bouncing around. He's like, I got one for these guys. Watch this. Park on my full speed bumps, going 60 through it.
That means a lot, Heather. Hey, man, anytime you need somebody to talk to, hit me up on Messenger. We'll BS for a while. But, guys, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. My voice is cracking up. I don't know what's going on. I did have a great week. Definitely check out what's coming up next because there's some good shit coming up. There's a lot of crazy shit I want to check out, and who knows what's going to happen because it is September. We got to be careful because September, all the copperheads are being born right now. They're having their babies, so we got to be super careful. It's starting to get cold out, so the snakes are starting to head back to their dens. We got to be super careful. With that being said, guys, definitely stay tuned for what's coming next. I had a great fun night tonight.
But
Stay tuned, Bigfoot World.